early staged, diligence support. But now it's the same people that can help you there can help you in your deal ideas.
Thanks. I mean, I think it's a great point. I can say that, sitting in the room with David, he got very excited.
Key to the heart. Huh? I wrote that.
That alone, I think, confirms the power of that suggestion. Before we go on to our next question, and I know we're coming to the end of the session, but I wanted to pass on a comment that someone made. And I think, John, you mentioned before, or David, it takes a lot of no's to get to a yes. But the comment is that there are indeed situations in which you get to the yes the first time. And they're when you clearly understand the client's needs. And so I guess it's reiterating the point that knowing who your customer is, knowing who your target audience, making sure that you're providing a relevant offering, you can get to the yes quickly too.
Very quickly. Yeah. Because private equity folks are smart people, quick decision makers. They process the facts very quickly and make a decision.
Sure. Well, and I think the other very quick method is personal reference or referral. We use these guys. They did a great job for us. You should speak with them. There's that conversation goes around in the PE community. And if you've done a good job, and again, it's like with any business, right? You do a bad job, everyone knows. You do a good job, very few people know. But if you're able to leverage that, I think that's an incredibly quick way to a yes.
Yeah, to your point is, yeah, and like you said, you have to do a really good job. 10 attaboys are wiped out by one gotcha. But to that point, I'll always say to folks when I meet a new private equity client, I'll say sometimes it's how you deal with it. If somebody sits in my business and says they all go perfect, they're not telling it the way it is. There are mistakes, they go wrong. How do you man up to that mistake, and what do you do about it? It makes a big difference. And they want to know that private equity folks are friendly competitors. It's interesting in your market because one will refer you to the next one, but when something doesn't go the way it's supposed to, the